basically in the beginning of May, for the last month, we received burglaries within the city of Palm Bay on the east side of our city and on the west side of our city. What we've done is through investigations, we utilize our special operations divisions. We formulated a game plan now, and what we've done is we received information that there is a white vehicle was involved in these burglaries through witnesses and some anonymous tips. Through the investigation, we were able to identify that white vehicle and some of the persons that have been committing the burglaries. Through that time, we've been conducting surveillance, which led us here to the storage area, which has led us to the property that you saw earlier. Numerous guns, computers, game stations, money, knives, bows, all kinds of various items throughout the burglaries. A lot of the burglaries that we've seen have been armed burglaries, where they've taken weapons, utilized firearms and things like that. Approximately 15 burglaries over the past month.
Okay, so and they're random targets?
Random targets, but we were able, through crime analysis, to kind of pinpoint an area that we were focusing on.
But they didn't target particular houses?
No, they did not. Strangers, random people.
So what did they do? Just time of day? What time of day did they do this?
Some of them were occurring in the morning, and some of them were occurring in the afternoon.
Were they trying to get into a house? Were they like casing neighborhoods, looking to see where their best targets could be when no one was home? Tell me a little bit about their...
It appears that what they were doing is they were circling through the neighborhoods when somebody would leave the residence, and then that's what they would do. They'd go up, knock on the doors, check the windows, go to the back side of the house, and go through the rear of the residence.
Okay, so what...
Well, neighbors were key on this one. The citizens helped us out. That's where we were getting our witnesses from that led us to the vehicle and other things.
Sure.
Yeah, we have. I mean, you saw there's 100 different items we have to go through. What we'll do is we'll go through piece by piece. We're going to process it for evidence. Once we do that, we'll have it identified by the owners, and we'll get it back to the owners as quickly as we can.
And what would you say is the dollar value of what all was taken collectively?
I couldn't even tell you. At least we know that we have some firearms that were worth up to $5,000. So you're talking 15 burglaries, you're talking $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. Problem is there's so much right now that we just haven't been able to process it.
Still at the beginning parts of our investigations. We're just starting our interviews, so it's hard to tell. We do know that probably looking to sell some of the stuff for money. That's normally why people burglarize houses.
Okay. How many people did you guys have arrested?
Right now we have 4 in custody.
Okay. Charges?
Still early on. Obviously we're looking at several charges for burglaries with firearms. So they got some serious charges coming.
Sure.
This week alone, we were hit with about 4 or 5 different burglaries that we can clearly identify the property from the burglaries from this week.
All right.
And the rest of it you have?
The rest of it we're going to have to, do some investigations and look at all the burglaries we've had and contact victims and have them come in and see if they can identify some of their property.